Hello guys, welcome back. So this time I'm gonna go over the second portion, and this one is easy. Before I go over question number 7, let's make side note. If I have e to the 3x, and when I derive it, this one become e to the 3x times derivative of this one, which is 3. So that's what it is, and obviously if you antiderive it, you divide by derivative of this. But if I have other than e, if let's say I have like 5 or no, let's say I have 7 to the maybe 3x, then if I derive it, it's gonna be 7 to the 3x. It's exactly same thing, but oh wait, times derivative of this, which is 3, but also at same time times you gotta do derivative natural log of base, which is natural log of 7. This one can be a little bit confusing when I say it, but let's say I have a 7 to the x power. When I derive it, what I mean is it's gonna become exactly same thing, but times natural log of 7. Okay, but obviously if you have a 3x, you gotta multiply by derivative of this one as well. So let's look at here. When I do derivative, this one is gonna be 5x to the 4th power minus, when I derive it, but it's a 5x, so 5x times derivative of x, which is 1, so I'm not gonna write it, but base is not e, so it's gonna be multiplied by natural log of 5. That's what it is. So when you actually look at it, answer is going to be this, because only difference is you just move this one to the front. Okay. Now let's look at question number 8. This one is a top heavy or bottom heavy one. So you're going to put infinity here and infinity here. But let's see. In this case, we don't care about these two numbers. What we really care is the negative 6x squared over 3e to the x power. If I plug in x, which one grows faster? This one, top is a quadratic and bottom is exponential. And almost always, exponential grows way faster than bottom. So this one is a bottom heavy. What I mean bottom heavy is this one is same thing as 1 over infinity, which means 1 over 99999. So is this number getting bigger or smaller? Smaller. It goes up to 0. Because 1 over 99999 is somewhat equal to 0, but not quite negative. So answer is going to be B. Why am I keep writing answer? I shouldn't, but whatever. So question number 9, let's do this one. Question number 9 is very easy. This is something that Alejandro asked, like, are we going to have a question like this? Yeah, but way easier. So look at this. What's our area bounded by these two? We have y equals 2x, y equals this one, but they did not give us the boundaries. So what we have to do is we have to find it. So we have to write 2x equals, we have to set them equal to each other. I'm going to move all of them to the other side, so it's going to be x squared. For negative minus for both sides, it's minus 2x equals 0. Okay? And if I factor this, it's going to be x minus 2 equal to 0. Therefore, I got x equals 0, x equals 2. So that's the boundaries. So I'm going to put 2, 0. Now we have to know which one goes to top. So I'm going to choose any number between these boundaries. So I'm going to choose 1. So if I plug in 1, this is going to be 2. If I plug in 1, this is going to be 4 minus 1 squared is 1, which is 3. And do you see 3 is bigger? So that goes first and that goes later. So it's going to be same thing as 4x minus x squared minus parenthesis 2x. Why am I put parenthesis? Because if I put this one, I gotta put minus this one, entire thing, okay? If this was bigger, but not in this case. And some of you are asking, do I have to square it here somewhere? No, because first of all, you're not rotating. Second of all, you're not looking for like quarter circle, you're not looking for circle, you're not looking for rectangle, anything like that. So it's only this one, top minus bottom, that's it. So let's simplify this one. 4x minus 2x is going to be, this is going to be 2x. So it's going to be same thing as a 2x minus x squared dx. Although it's better to write negative x squared first, but that's fine. So now when you do it, it's going to be 2 over 2. So it's going to be x squared minus plus 1, because the y is at 2, so 1 plus 1 over 3. So it's going to be x to the third power over 3 from 2 to 0. And this one is same thing as what? 2 squared minus 2 to the third power over 3 minus 0 squared minus 0 to the third power over 3, which we don't care about 0 because that's a 0. 2 to the fourth power, 2 squared is 4, minus 2 to the third power is what? 8 over 3. And if you multiply by 3, top and bottom. I know some of you are complaining right now because I'm going over really fast. So you got to watch this video over and over and over again. Okay, so that's the answer. Okay, so that should not be too difficult for you. So let's go over question number 10 here. This one is pretty simple. Like the graph of f is shown above here. So we got this one. What is the value of g prime of x? So do you see this one is the f of x? Then you want to see what derivative of 2 is going to be. So when x is equal to 2. So let's figure this one out. This one is going to be quotient rule, looks like. But first, let's say top is going to be f, bottom is going to be g, although we have a f and g. Or if it is too confusing, yeah, let's use f and g. Okay, so let's figure out what I mean. So f is equal to x squared plus 1, and f prime is equal to 2x, and g is equal to f of x, and g prime is equal to f prime of x. All right. Now, when you actually, so this is same, but you want to find g prime of 2, right? So you're going to derive this one. So remember this, f times g minus g prime times f over g squared. So we're going to do this. First, f prime is going to be 2x times g, which is f of x, which means f of 2, because we are plugging 2 here, minus g prime, which means f prime of 2. Oh, I don't have enough space, so let me write it here. Times f, which is x squared plus 1, over g squared, which means f of 2 squared. So only thing that I have to do is instead of x, I should plug in 2. We got to find out f of 2 and f prime of 2. So let's do this. We don't know what f is, but this graph represents the function, which is f. And when x is equal to 2, f is, do you see? This is 3 here. So it looks like f of 2 is equal to 3. Now you want to find f prime of 2 because we need it. F prime, which means slope of the line at this point 2. If you want to find slope, that's a straight line, so we were going to find slope. Let's choose this point. So this one is at 3, 7. Choose another point. I mean, you can choose 2, 3 if you want to, but I can also choose 1, negative 1, whichever you want. But I'm going to use these two numbers. So it's a constant slope. So slope is going to be what? 7? No, negative 2 is what? Y2 is what? Negative 1 minus 7 over 1 minus 3. So it's going to be negative 8 over negative 2, which is positive 4. So your slope is 4. So f prime of 2 is 4. So let's plug in. So this is 4. This is 3. Okay? So let's plug in. So it's going to be 2 times 2 times 3 minus 4 times 2 squared plus 1 over f of 2 was 3, so it's going to be 3 squared. So let's do one by one. 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 3 is 12. So it's going to be 12 minus 2 squared is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5, 4 times 5 is 20, over 3 squared is 9. And 12 minus 20 is negative 8 over 9. Okay, so that's easy. I hope this one makes sense to you. Let's go over question number 11, because this is another easy question. Do you see when you do this one, I can factor out x on the top. So it's going to be x minus 1 over x from 1 to negative 1. And as you can see, I can cross this one out. So I only have 1 to negative 1, x minus 1 left over. So let's anti-derive it. So I only have 1, so plus 1 over 2. So it's going to be x squared over 2 minus x from 1 to negative 1. Now, since the other one is not 0, you actually have to plug it in. So it's going to be 1 squared over 2 minus 1 minus negative 1 squared over 2 minus negative 1. That's what you do. Now, 1 squared is 1, and 1 minus, so 1 squared is still 1, and 1 half minus 1 is negative 1 half. Just be careful with your sign. Minus negative 1 squared will become positive 1. Negative times negative become positive. So 1 plus 1 half plus 1. Do you see this one is like 1 over 2 plus 1? Will become 3 over 2. So negative 1 half minus 3 over 2 is going to be negative 4 over 2, which is negative 2. That's very simple. So question number 12. I believe this is the last question that I will go over in this case. So question says this one is like differentiable, which means that's a continuous. And which of the following interval must be number C between your derivative is going to be 2. So which means slope is going to be 2. So let's look at 0 to 4. So I'm going to use the red color for this one. Basically, only thing they have to find is which one of this one gives you a slope of 2. So that's the x and y. So I'm going to put 0 minus 8 over 4 minus 0. I just got this one from here. y1, y2, x1, x2, like that. So that is equal to negative 8 over 4, which is negative 2. That's not 2, so that cannot be the answer. Now, let me use another color. I'm going to use a 4 and 8. So it's going to be same thing as a 2 minus 0 over 8 minus 4. That's going to be same thing as a 2 over 4, which is 1 half. That is not 2, so that cannot be the answer. Now, let me use 8, this one. So 10 minus 2 over 12 minus 8. When you do it, it's going to be 8 over 4, which is 2. So that's the answer. And that's not going to work as well. Okay, so because most likely when you do it, you're going to get negative 9 over 4. You can try it. So that's about it. I'll go to the next video. Love you guys. See ya.